So let's maybe talk about the community. Let's start with bolt.diy, which I saw
Yeah,
today, right, that you guys were talking about. And then we'll talk more about the article that I wrote for you and your thoughts
yeah,
on
yeah,
the topic. But yeah, let's start with that from what happened today, what you shared.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. So when we put Bolt online, we originally actually open sourced the core components of it because like they're like we StackBlitz like we invest a lot in backing open source software and stuff. And there's like a project called Vite we've been the biggest backer of for I don't know 3 or 4 years, and it's kind of taken over the entire web development world at this point. And so when we went to launch Bolt, we were just kind of when we were building the agent for the thing, we were looking around like, God, there's not a lot of good examples of how to do this sort of thing. They're like real production rates.
Yeah.
We're like, we should just open source like the core components and like let and then see what happens, basically, right?
Yes.
And I'm really glad we did that because and yeah, bolt.diy. So that what ended up happening is there's a guy named Cole who
Yeah.
forked our open source repo and began
Yeah.
adding a whole bunch of functionality, like the ability to use different LLM providers, different functionality, da, da, da. And it's incredible because it's become kind of this test bed for people that are interested in AI and even the AI labs themselves
Yeah.
for how to testing out different LLM providers and how good are these different models at running a real world application because Bolt is like one of the only things that's out there that's open source.
Mhm.
It's just today like we what we announced is Cole we merged his fork back in upstream to StackBlitz, and there's like the official, open source version of Bolt. He and other folks are maintaining, and he's done an incredible job building a community just for the local open source version of this thing.